But yeah, Remnant 2. Play it. Gadget. You got a new device, didn't you?
Yes, so I've got a quick one to do before we talk about the big thing that me and Stig are going to double team in on. The big thing. I left the iPhone stable and I went to Android.
Fucking round of applause, everyone. Everyone on this podcast is now an Android user.
Yeah, we are.
People have already gone to sleep.
Welcome aboard.
So I bought a new phone. So I was due an upgrade because I'd had my iPhone 12 for about 3 years. And it started to show its age
Ever since I've known you.
Yeah. Battery was a little bit wonky and I was just kind of getting a bit bored. I've been on with Apples for like 7 years now. So it's like, maybe it's time for a change. And I found out that there are a couple of phones that don't hurt my eyes because I have an issue with OLED screens.
Yes.
And one of them is called the Nothing 2, made by the Nothing Company. And this is it, and it's amazing. With its wonderful little glyph interface on the back.
I find it fascinating how them LEDs don't barely drain its battery.
No, they're really, well, because they're LEDs.
They're LEDs, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah,
love it when you get a text message, yeah?
It makes little flashes. Some of the segments will stay on if it's a certain notification. Like I've said, if Pip sends me a WhatsApp, the one of the segments stays on. So it means I know to look at that one, I can ignore other ones. That kind of thing. Yeah, or one of the segments kind of fills up as a timer, or one of them does it if for volume. Stuff like that. It's a really kind of natty little gimmick, but it's fun. I like it. But the phone itself is fucking brilliant. It's got a 6.
For its price point.
Yeah, well, I'll get that second. It's got a 6.7-inch AMOLED display that runs at, it's not quite 4K, but it's higher resolution than the iPhones.
120 FPS, I think.
Yeah, it's 120 hertz screen. It's so quick and so rapid. My only experience of Android is my work phone, which is a Samsung A32, which is a pile of fucking shite. So I was kind of...
I can't believe they've given you one of that.
I was kind of worried that I wouldn't like the experience of using Android because I use that fucking steam-powered shite.
It's trying. The thing is with the phone, your work phone, it's trying to use the latest edition of One UI that it just can't run. You just cannot run it.
It absolutely cannot run. So
you need like an Ultra to run that.
Yeah, so... This is so quick and so rapid, and it's got this really clean interface, like nothing have put a nice skin on Android.
You like it because it's a cyberpunk phone. It's
a bit cyberpunk. I love the fact that the back is clear and like you can see the Qi charger and like the heat sink and stuff like that.
The Qi charger is really good on it. Is it like 18 watt?
18 watt Qi charger.
Which is fucking rapid, that, for a Qi charger.
It'll accept something like 65 watt fast charging over USB-C.
Oh, yeah, I know it does. But your fucking plug sockets won't.
No, true. Also, I've forgotten how much I missed a fingerprint sensor to open it.
Like, I've Face ID in it.
Obviously been using Face ID for years, but just having a fingerprint sensor, just put my finger on the bottom of the screen and it opens super quick.
You can finally shave your beard now.
Yeah. I'm not going to, but I can. And it's just, lots of little features that I realized that, like, the iPhones are good, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of little extra features to Android that I didn't realize I needed. Like the ability to share your battery. So, like, reverse the Qi charger and charge someone else's device.
Yep. I charge these what I've got in my ear now on my phone.
Headphones. Yeah, I was doing that earlier today. I also got the Nothing phones. They're
good, aren't they?
They are good. They're basically AirPod Pros, but 150 quid cheaper, which suits me. And they've got that same kind of clear plastic. But there was one thing I don't like about them. So, you know, when you, because they've got active noise cancelling. So, you know, when you transfer from noise cancelling to transparency mode, most will get a bing or transparency mode or something like that.
Mine does. Mine goes.
Yeah. Do you know what the Nothing phones do?
Does it say transparency mode?
No. Worse. They have it is a female voice going, and it's so fucking creepy because it's right in your ears.
No, I'm not into that at all. If you were laid in bed fancying a bit of transparency mode, fuck that.
Don't know if you were laid in bed.
Early morning with your big stunner that you've got.
Pip didn't believe me, so I like put the buds in her ear and I moved it on the transparency mode, and she took them out and threw them at me. She was so freaked out by them.
Mate, that's going to react with ADHD too badly. That's not good for her ears.
And when you go to noise cancelling mode, you get a like someone drowning sound.
Surely you can change that. You can on the Samsung Buds.
I'm going to have to look because it's utterly unnecessary.
I'm sure you can on the app. There'll be an app that you can download.
The headphones themselves are great. They've got the same kind of clear plastic design, which I really enjoy.
It's stunning, aren't they?
And the important part is So I didn't get the base model. I got the second to top one. So I got the 12 gig RAM, 256 gig storage model.
Yeah, that's the one I'd have got.
Yeah. £629.
It's insane, isn't it, how they can pack all that into that. It's insane.
And it wasn't until I looked into the Nothing Company, they're based out of London. It's the guy that used to run OnePlus. He's basically...
The Asian guy, isn't it? The Never Settle guy.
Yeah. He's basically left OnePlus when they got taken over by Oppo and become more of a corporate brand. And he's done the same thing again with Nothing. The phone is so cheap for... it's not the flagship.
It's all recycled.
It's all recycled. The box is all recyclable cardboard.
It's nothing. It's a Nothing box.
Yeah. But yeah, it's stunning what they've done and how they've made this phone cheap. Yeah, there are some compromises. The cameras are good, but there's a slight
They're
issue.
not iPhone cameras.
They're not iPhone cameras. They're not flagship cameras. But I only take pictures of the cat, so I don't really fucking care.
And you dick.
No, don't even do that. The design of the phone is great. The feel of Android, I'm really enjoying. Having to get used to the gestures.
Android's got good, hasn't it? It's got good.
It's got really good. Like last time I was on Android was a OG Pixel.
What, you on 13 or 14?
13.
Yeah, well, wait while you get 14, mate. Boom!
Last time I was on Android was the OG Pixel, and I didn't really enjoy the Android experience that much.
It was shit back then.
But now they've taken a lot of ideas from iOS and kind of combined the two. Still learning the gestures. I still keep accidentally closing apps when I want to go back. But
have you got your swipe from the right side, swipe from the left side clicked in? I like it.
Yeah, I'm getting there with it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And like I say, comparatively for a phone of this spec, cheap as chips.
We're glad to have you back, mate. We're glad to have you back.
Also, no bloatware. None of that fucking Samsung bullshit.
No, you have to proper. The new phone day with Samsung, you have to sit there and delete everything.
There was no social media pre-installed.
Oh, it's awful. And it's like it's begging you to use Samsung Pay. I'm not using Samsung Pay.
No Bixby.
I'm using Google Pay.
No Bixby.
I don't know. No, Bixby died years ago. Got rid of him.
15 Samsung apps
that you can't get rid of.
Yeah.
I don't use. Oh no, saying that I use Notes. Like,
unless you unlock the bootloader and hack the fuck out of it, but then what's the point? You've lost your warranty. Yay.
Yeah.
I use Nova Launcher. That's great.
I used to use Nova Launcher when I had my.
I recommend the new Nova Launcher is good. Anyway, we are boring the fuck out of the listeners because it's phone chat and no one likes to talk about it unless we're talking about Apple. Fuck Apple. What?